Florence a day makes here in the Queen City. Taking a live look over uptown Charlotte, you can see the sun still shining even this afternoon. This time yesterday, we were dealing with heavy, constant rainfall all across the viewing area. Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich here now with a look at your full forecast.
Yeah, I think we ended up with like 41 or 42 consecutive hours of rainfall reported at the airport. Just an unbelievable rainy weekend with a lot of that falling Saturday night through Sunday night. Now the system moving away, but we're still having some issues with this storm. Big time tornadoes touching down in and around Richmond, causing widespread destruction there. These were not little tornadoes either. They were causing some pretty significant damage. In our area, we've got scattered showers and storms. Unfortunately, the radar looks like it's missing in here in parts of eastern Richmond County. These are moving to the northeast at about 35 miles an hour. We don't want to see any rain in this area. This is the PD River Basin, and all that water is going to flow there. I want to show you the Rocky River near Norwood. Now, we haven't had a gauge report since 11 o'clock last night, so I got online and was chatting with the Weather Service office up in Raleigh. The gauge was actually destroyed when the water got high enough and wiped it out. So the USGS gauge is gone. So we're going based on estimates. They're going to try to install some temporary gauges to get a better idea. Sometimes what they do now in those situations, they use those markers on the bridges to kind of see how high the water is. It's an old-fashioned way to do it, but you just go out there and take a look at it, and we will see that river continue to rise. So we think it's actually leveled off, but I have right now 40 to 44 because that's the estimate. We think it crested already at 44 this morning, but that's the problem. When you get flooding this extreme, sometimes it wipes out the gauges and we don't know how high the water is going to get. And we're seeing that in several locations in eastern North Carolina. Skies are beginning to clear out now. Most of the showers on Futurecast are staying off to the east. I think we could see a passing shower in the next few hours, but now that the sun goes down, sun sets 7:26. So once it goes down, we'll lose the heating of the day. That should deter most of these showers except for areas east. But we will see some patchy fog likely form. There's so much low-level moisture, it's not going to take a lot for fog to form. The remnants of Florence move away from us finally. Get that thing out of here. They will retire that name. I will guarantee you that. Florence, we will not have another Florence because of that. There's the backdoor front trying to get close to us this weekend. High pressure is going to move over New England. The clockwise flow around high pressure will give us a northeast wind, which should at least dry us out. I'm not going to promise you really cool air, but at least the dew points should get a little bit better. Tonight, not very cool at all. Temperatures in the 60s with a west wind around 3 to 5 miles per hour. Warm and muggy, I will call it here, and humid. Maybe some patchy fog in some of those low-lying areas. So much water on the ground and flooded roadways. We're seeing a lot of fog issues probably the next couple of mornings with temperatures in the 70s. You want some cooler air? Could take a while. Look how much above average we're going to be for really the next 7 days. But next week, there are hints we could see a dip, maybe below average in the 70s. I'll take it. I love autumn around here. We need to get some autumn weather in here.